Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bearded Kin with me, Dave, and Ron will be showing up here in just a little while. How is everybody doing tonight on this fine Saturday evening? Hope everybody is doing well. We'll go ahead and start off and see who's currently in. Let's see. In first, as usual, is Alicia. Alicia, it's good seeing you in. Appreciate it. Chris, brother, appreciate you being here. And we got Jim from Small Town Traditions. Jim, appreciate you being here. The one and only Jeff Harmon. Jeff, it's good to see you in. And of course, we have Viking Papa. Viking Papa, it's good to see you in. Appreciate you. Mr. Mike Ramsey. Mike's good seeing you in. The Busy Bee Collective. Babe, appreciate you being here. Let's see. Got Corey from Weatherbeard. Corey, appreciate you being here. Hope everything's going well. We got Romy. Romy, appreciate you being here, brother. Kenny, appreciate you being here. Hope everything is going well. And Tony, real quick, Tony, I have to say you sent me that email. I'm not going to get too in depth in it, but man, I really appreciate it. It really meant a lot. So appreciate you, brother. Let's see. We got Roger. What is that? Roger. Man, I even with my glasses, I can't see well. Roger Depperman. Roger, appreciate you coming in. I don't believe I've seen you here before. Welcome in. If it is your first time, thank you. Appreciate you being here. And we got Santa Tom. Good evening, Dave. Good evening, all. If you guys have not followed Santa Tom, make sure you do so. He's got some very inspiring videos out there. And it's not all Santa related, but you were ever curious about what it takes to be a Santa, this guy's got it. Definitely check him out. Volley, appreciate you being in. 20 push-ups in a row. Let's go. Yeah, there you go, brother. And I think we caught Kenny. Kenny, appreciate you. All right. Everybody's saying hi. Try to catch up a little bit here. Evening, Miss K. Romy, yeah, appreciate it, brother. This last couple months of growth has been outstanding. And, it's thankful to all of you guys in here. I'm extremely happy with the growth, and we're just going to keep on going. You guys encourage me to keep going, and it's great. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi. Everybody's saying hi. Awesome. All right, guys. As I mentioned, Ron, the co-host, will be here in a little bit. He's finished up a few things, and he'll be on. But hey, guys, let's start off with what wins do you have for this week? What have you guys gotten taken care of this week that just is a really big win for you, or even a small win? Those add up too, right? Let's go put this on while we're waiting for some answers here, guys. There we go. All right. I know it's been a busy last couple weeks, guys, with the holidays. Hope everything has settled down for you guys and you guys are able to just kind of push through and enjoy the time off. If you have the time off, enjoy family if you still have family around. I love that everyone says hi to everyone in waves, overtakes the whole chat. Yep, I love it though. That kind of brings in the whole brotherhood of the channel, right? Of the chat and of the community. I mean, I think I've seen on Trace Amigos, Santa Tom would go for quite a while just saying hi to everybody and having to go through everybody that's saying hi. Yeah, I didn't realize how tough it was until I started doing it. Alicia says she's got her second IV infusion for the migraines, and it's 3 times stronger than the last. Well, hopefully that's working well, and everything starts doing well for those migraines. They are no fun. Much love to you all here, sitting on the couch with Mr. Cash laying on my lap, snoring while we hang out in here. Yeah, that's one thing about pitties. They will get that snore thing going, won't they? Let's see. Lions Mane, Lion, appreciate you being here, brother. Long time no see. Hope all is going well with you. Let's see. Uh, yeah, that's a good question. Any progress with the with everything, Alicia, or is it still too soon to tell? And of course, we have Small Batch Beard Co. in here. Small Batch, appreciate you being in here. Hope everything's been going well for you. I'm hands off for now. He's passed out. Yeah. Let's see. Hard to keep up with the days being off work. Don't want to go back Monday. I feel you. I definitely feel you. I haven't had enough of my days off here lately, but looks like coming up soon. I'll get my full normal 2-day weekend coming up this next week. I think so. Yeah. Mike, appreciate you being here, brother. Hope everything is going well with you. Let's see, Kenny. He was able to go into work Monday and Tuesday and catch up on some work with no one there. That's kind of nice too. Yeah, just kind of being. I got that kind of like that tomorrow. I mean, I have my guys that I need to get lined out and get them out on the floor and everything. But after that, it's kind of a smooth day. I get to get caught up on my paperwork and stuff, and that's typically what I use my Sundays for. So definitely get that one. And we have BMG Black Manor Grooming. Renee, appreciate you being here, Renee. Hope everything is going well. All right. All right, guys. So we wound up asking a question. What are your wins for this week? We got a few of those in there. And then we're going to move on to a couple of things that I have here. Let's see if I can pull that back up because I had to shut down the laptop. For some reason, it wasn't picking up my microphone earlier. So, Alicia says, Tony, it's already started to work already. That's awesome. And as a friendly reminder, when guys coming in, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, hit that like button. Feel free to share this out with any of your bearded friends, family that love talking about beards. Really appreciate that and all you guys' support. All right. For the guys that came in a little bit late, Aaron will be on here shortly. He's taking care of a few things. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. All right. All right, guys. So we're going to be talking a little bit today about. Let's talk a little bit about the beard today as well. Let's see. Did your confidence change as your beard started to grow and as you continue to grow it out? Um, I know at first it's rough, especially when you get into those awkward phases. But has your confidence grown with your beard? All right. Romy says he's got a nice beard trim. Other than that, got nothing for wins. I live rather menial life. Rummy, yeah, I know you were talking about going on getting that beard trim. I hope everything turned out with it. And yeah, man, got to see some pictures of that. That's awesome. Yep, that's good. That's good. All right, guys. We got a couple other topics I want to bring up tonight. Nothing too deep tonight. Tonight's Saturday night. Tonight's our night off. We're just going to kind of relax. We're going to just engage with the chat. Let's see where the discussion goes. Go from beard care to Food. That's going to be a little further down. Let's see. Had a beard trim in the middle of December by my barber. I cleaned things up. I want more even growth. Yeah, that's one of the things as you're growing, you I kind of like telling guys, let's get a couple months in, 2, 3 months in, whatever, and let's just get an initial shaping to the beard. Um, I know when Papa Sofa started growing out his beard, he wasn't too sure whether he wanted to keep it or not. So we went down to my barber and had it cleaned up, had a good shape done to it. And, he was so excited about it that night. And you could just see the self confidence just glowing off of him as soon as he got that initial shape to his beard. Let's see. Kenny says mine definitely has. Also, add my mustache game and confidence is a lot better thanks to you. Kenny, I really do appreciate that. And if there's anything I can do to help, just feel free to reach out. Finally, to the point where everything's kind of settled down a little bit, and I'm doing quite a bit of research, guys, and kind of catching up on some of my research on some things that I don't know too much about. So that's exciting. I'm excited to see where that new information is going to go, and talk about it and have a discussion about it. Let's see. Romy, I'll be interested to know if the trim helps with tangles. Absolutely. That's good. That's a good question too. You're running into issues with tangles there for a little bit, and hopefully it's helped. I still have some tangles. It's part of my life at this point. Very kinky texture. Right. Let's see. That's right. I did hear something about Black Matter Grooming doing a revamp, and I'm going to be honest with you, Renee. I'm going to go ahead and look into that. I know you had a live stream not too long ago that I need to catch up on, and yeah, guys, even I'm on the replay crew at times, so I got to see exactly what's going on. But congratulations on that as well. And any research on collagen supplementation? Uh, I almost finished a bottle and I haven't noticed a lot of positives. That is definitely one that I'm looking into. It kind of ties in with another another product, not necessarily a product, but another tool. Um, so it's one of those things I'm kind of combining those in. As far as supplements, I know my dad takes Papa Sova takes a collagen supplement, and it seems to be working really well for him. And I'm definitely going to be looking more into that as well. I think maintaining a beard care routine has increased my confidence about my appearance. As a bald guy, it's been refreshing to feel like I regained some sense of style and options as to where that goes. Right. I completely agree with that. You know, the bald and bearded is definitely a great look, guys. Yep. Absolutely agree. So I've been taking collagen peptide supplements for almost a month. I've not seen much progress yet. Right. Yeah. And Mike Ramsey, the information that we had discussed prior, that's one of the things I'm really starting to dig into. Um, Romy, have you tried a hot comb technique? Not a hot brush, but a hot comb. Hmm, it's a good question. Bald, bearded, and full of DHD. Yep. All right, guys. That was let's see. Chris True North, appreciate you being here. All right. Kind of caught you in the middle of that of your Instagram live and yep, had to jump off, but appreciate you being here. Appreciate the shout outs that you give as well. Let's see, Craig. Well, it took me nearly a year as well as trial and error before I truly noticed. Okay. And just another reminder, hit that thumbs up if you guys haven't done so already. Appreciate you guys. Everybody's saying hi. All right. And let's see. Yes, sir. Been looking into a little bit more myself. Yep. Yeah, I think there was a point in time where it was researched a lot, and some of the research that I'm finding isn't necessarily fresh research. So I'm really trying to dig in and see if I can, and it's for other things. So I'm really trying to dig my heels in and see if I can find something recent and something that I can kind of engage with. So Dave, you won big on giveaway last week on Dancy. Yeah, won the $100 bearded Mac. So that was awesome. Yeah, Dancy. Speaking of Dancy, that is one awesome individual. I mean, with as much as he does for the bearded community, as far as the information that he gives and the time and effort that he puts uh, into what he does for his business and what he does for small batch companies and for content creators and for each and every one of us in here. Um, I don't know that this community would be the same without him. So definitely props to Dan C. And congrats on that 100K check mark. He deserved every one of them that he's gotten. I take college in biotin, and I have for a year now, and it did help me. See, biotin is one of those things that I do take from time to time. I know I should be taking it more often, but um, there's just times where I haven't really made a habit of it, and I need to because it definitely helps. So it's one of those things that I found that really does help me quite a bit. Um, really, probably initially, but could blow it out with a blow dryer and fluff it. Yeah, yeah. Love the tips that you guys are getting out. Went from shedding, went from shedding 40 to 50, sometimes more, down to 10 to 30 a day after a year about college. Wow, that's awesome. That is, I mean, that's saying something right there. It's one of those things that these vitamins that we take that kind of build into your system. And sometimes you got to consider with a healthy beard. You can grow up to about a half inch per month, and sometimes you don't see those results for a while. Yeah, absolutely, Mike. Appreciate it. Let's see. Another big win was winning that mystery box from Beard Octane. That is right. Miss Alicia won that Beard Octane mystery box on Dan C's New Year's Eve. That was awesome. And yeah, that I can't wait for you guys to get that. I've heard that they really hooked those up. So I don't know if K1, I don't believe she did, but I know Alicia did. Absolutely. Uh, I do have a really good blower. Yeah, I need to do some research on that too. I guess I'll re up on the collagen and give it more time. I take Neocell and it has biotin in it. There you go. When if Cowboy Up gets on tonight, I might be able to find out what Papa Sofa is using because he's very happy with it. And it's kind of I haven't tried it, but try at your own risk. But I haven't tried it, but he seems to really like it. Ellie, welcome in. Appreciate you being here tonight. Hope everything is going well with you. Chris, I was lucky enough to win a 5 burrows giveaway on Vicious live stream and Copper John's on Tyson's. That's awesome, Chris. That's awesome. 5 burrows, good products. I need to get my hands on more of it. I think I picked up I think I had a liquid butter from them, and want to say a beard wash, but I think there's a little more that I need to get from them to check them out fully. And as far as Copper Johns, I tell you what, that you gotta let me know how that scent of the month is if that's what you want, because that sounds like it's right in my wheelhouse. Yeah, I didn't think that she won this recently, so let's see. What do y'all make of the biotin pill supplement versus the dissolvable strips, i.e., Dead Man's product? Anyone tried them? Um, I haven't tried the dissolvables. And quite honestly, I just kind of go straight to the source, and I go to probably the big box store and just pick up what I can or order it on Amazon and get the decent sized bottle. I try to be as thrifty as possible on some of those, but yeah, definitely seems to be doing well. So, as Dan says, we're also our own worst critic. I don't think I was growing all that much lately and just had to get together today, and everyone was like, dang, beard looks big and great. Right. We are our own worst critic. I think I mentioned it last month that I was on a slowdown. Like my beard wasn't didn't seem like it was growing as fast. I will say that there was a stressful moment back there too. I wasn't drinking water the way I should have been. I wasn't eating as healthy as and since then, it seems like it's caught back up. I'm pretty much right where I should be. We're coming up to 2 years. In fact, I'll probably for the 2 year, the tweered, I will probably be just over normal. So that's exciting. It's coming up next month. That's watching FNAF 2 with Maya right now, but wanted to stop in still. Well, appreciate you coming in, Ellie. Really do. Uh, both first time giveaways, wins, and trying their products. Yep. I actually really like Copper Johns. I would say he's a little on the thicker side of the medium viscosity, but definitely good products. Uh, Fibros, I just need to get my hands on a little more of their products. There's a few of them that I got to get caught up on too. Let's see. Yeah, Chris, it was a good win. I got mad and bought the oil anyway. Let's see. Viking, appreciate that. Yeah, the shirt. This is the Break the Stigma t-shirt. There's several of you guys that have picked that up, and I will throw the link into the description here in just a moment. If you guys would like to take a look at that, no, Miss K's going to go ahead and drop that in there. We do have the Break the Stigma t-shirts for sale on bornbearded.com. If you guys would like to, that, and all the proceeds of that go to help support the channel, and we appreciate it. Let's see. The new scent definitely sounds amazing, and that's what I requested for the oil and the butter. I'll definitely keep you posted, Dave. Yeah, because it that sounds like it's right in my wheelhouse. It's very excited to find out about that one. Beard Octane has a really good collagen and biotin. I've been buying it for a year now. Good to know. Good to know. And Roger, I'm not sure if you heard me say this before or if you've been in here before, but I really do appreciate any of the comments you guys leave down here. All these suggestions, I do write these down in a notebook and look into them. And for possible things for me to try, for possible things for me to talk about, and that way, if you guys have questions, I can possibly answer them. So I appreciate that. Plan on definitely ordering to support and give back to myself after trying uh, Copper Johns. Kenny, you spoke highly of them too. Yeah, they, and Tyson, you couldn't ask for a. Um, he's just an amazing individual. He's very pro men's mental health. He's very pro mental health in general. And yeah, I support all that he's doing. for charity and all that he's doing with his dad bods and beards. This is also where I typically talk about his book, where he has a book, A Father's Guide to Mental Health, and he's just an awesome individual. He really is. Just placed an order for the new Copper Johnson of the month this morning, Chris. Anxious to try it. Right. To get store bought collagen. I'd love to support the small batch, but for the cost, I'd rather support them in oils and butters instead. Definitely get that. Definitely get that. Congrats, Dave. I'm on day 3 of the Tweered. Hey, there you go. Let's you just got your your 2 year, right? I believe you mentioned that the other day, so that's awesome. I think genetics and stress are my beard's 2 worst enemies. Absolutely, guys. That stress that affects not only your mental well-being, but it affects your body in so many different ways. Um, that along with your hydration, um, you know, especially being that it's winter time already, it's not hot, so it's not always on our mind to drink water. But that hydration can definitely affect your beard, along with the stress. Yeah, absolutely. Miss Swamp Pixie, appreciate you being here. Hope everything is going well, and hope everything's going well with Flaming Beard Co. Um, Miss Ronnie, let's see. CJ's is on my top is in my top 3. Yeah, Papa John's. He's got some great stuff, and that right there um, is the link to the Break the Stigma T-shirt. If you guys ever want to take a look at that, we appreciate it. Everybody's saying hi. Tyson is a great guy, so I can only imagine that extends to great products. Excited to try them for sure. Yep, yep. I think you'll be pleased. Um, yep, he just passed his 2 year mark last week. Awesome. Alicia's giveaway might be the biggest one. I think it was over 200. Very generous from Beard Octane. Right, and these small batch companies, they come in. Uh, they come into DNCs, and they do some major giveaways. They come in, and they help support the smaller channels as well. You have Corey that helps support the smaller channels. You have True North Beer Co, who's been a big supporter of this channel. You have Copper Johns. They do what they can to help they do what they can for the community and to give back to the community. It's not just for the content creators, but they definitely do a lot for us all. Let's see. BHT Grooming has really good beard oil as well. I agree. Chad definitely knows, or yeah, he definitely knows what he's doing with his beard oils. They do feel very well, very good. I'm really excited to see where he's going to go over this next year. He has some amazing sense, and there's one thing I can say: he definitely knows his sense. And yeah, I'm anxious to see how he grows this year. So absolutely agree. Let's see. Chris can't wait to go see his comedy show. Right. Right. Because he has his comedy show going on too. Mark Johnson, appreciate you coming in, brother. Hope everything's going well with you. Let's see. I have to delve more into his comedy too. When's the show, Kenny? Yeah. He does shows locally where he is, but announced that he's got a national tour deal. Yeah, and he's just recently picked that up, I believe. Let's see. I finished 9 inch unstraightened. Yep, just finished 9 inches unstraightened at the end of the year. I'm a little over 9.5 pulled, straightened, but not a fan of the look on me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just I when I was first straightening my beard, I was going way overboard with it. I mean, look completely straight. um, I was, you know, I started backing off on the straightener in certain areas, and I'm only using it in other areas. And pretty good trick if you guys accidentally over straighten. Take a spray bottle, spray that section, add a little bit of moisture in there. It's gonna allow those hairs to kind of loosen up a little bit, and you'll get some of that texture back in there. For your list, Dave, I was gifted a new small batch oil and balm from my bro. He picked up in Tennessee like, on vacay. Stiffy's beard oil, whiskey barrel. Let you know my thoughts. Yeah, absolutely do, guys. Uh, yeah, they absolutely do go hard on their giveaways. Really that good? I've been curious. They are good. I won't say there's anything overly miraculous as far as the carrier blend. It does do well on my gray beard. It absorbs well. It doesn't feel greasy. It's got some decent scents. So yeah, Pud, appreciate you coming in, brother. That happens when I straighten my curly hair too. Never fails. Yep. Add a little bit of water back to it, and that'll bring some of that curl back in. Yeah, there are. It seems like most of the beard brands that I see are pretty much from. I would say they're pretty much from Texas over east. I mean, there are a few here though. Oh, guys, it looks like we got somebody coming in. Hey, Ron.
How's it going, everybody? Sorry I'm late.
No, you're good. How's everything going tonight?
It's going pretty good. Not too bad. I didn't get called in, so that's always a good thing.
All right. You're saying you got, what, 3 days if you don't get called in, right?
I'm on call every weekend from now until who knows when.
Ah, well, glad you didn't get called in today. You were able to kind of relax and enjoy the day. And let's see. What company is BHT? That is Beard Heads and Threads, BHT Grooming. It is with Chad. He also has a YouTube channel called BHT, Beard Heads and Threads.
Mhm.
Really good guy.
Hey,
Let's
Tony.
see.
Hey, Chris. And Mike. How you guys doing? Everybody?
Let's see. He has a YouTube channel as well. Also reviews a lot of shaving products along with his beard products. Also,
Mhm.
guys, don't forget that he does have a bald head, and he does reviews of shavers and everything else for the head. Something I don't currently need, but yeah, he has a lot of information. So
Yep. If you plan on going bald and bearded, check his channel out for sure.
right, yeah, and he just started this last year. So I stopped using the Aberlite due to Ohio's humidity. Went with an upgraded blow dryer instead. 150,000 RPM brushless motor. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's I do have the what is it, the co-share blow dryer. Always looking to upgrade at some point, but you know, for the price and for what it does, yeah, I think I'm still doing okay with the one I got.
I have a blow dryer. I haven't used it much though. I still use the heat brush more than a blow dryer.
Yeah,
I mean, I rarely use my blow dryer if at all. Mostly when after I get out of the shower.
right.
But it's not like yours or Dan's. It's just, it sounds more like Romy's actually.
Yeah. Let's see. Uh, I definitely have to use the heat brush sparingly in Florida humidity as well. Yep. Dyson Supersonic Neural coming Tuesday, so that could be a game changer for me. I see the Dyson and I'm interested in it, but it's one of those. Yeah, I just got to put it on the save, on the list to save for. Uh,
Mm.
Soap factory in Tennessee makes an okay beard oil too. Was the first oil picked up that wasn't big box store. But yeah, there are at least 5, 6 companies in Tennessee. Good central location though, right? Right. And, as far as East Coast, that's kind or east from where we're at. That's one of the areas that we're definitely looking into is Tennessee. Oh, let's see. Request small batch beer companies. Please list the ingredients on your products on your website. A lot of them do. Either they have them on the bottle or on the website. But absolutely, guys, that is constructive criticism right there, guys. Especially if you have multiple carriers for multiple scents. It's always a good idea to put those carriers in there. Um, I don't know about you, Aaron, but if I get a hold of that bottle that just works extremely well, I wanna know what oils were in that, what blend was in that. So
Yeah, yeah, for sure. It's good to know what the blend is. That way you can kind of keep towards that same blend with any other company.
right, yeah, and especially with people having some reactions to coconut oil or people having reactions to certain nuts and things like that. It's always good to make sure you got the carrier blend out somewhere, guys. Everybody catching up with you, Aaron, saying hi.
How's it going?
We had not sure if you saw this, Aaron. We got Lions Mane in here as well.
How's it
Seems
going?
like seems like a big area for beer companies are Michigan, Tennessee, Texas, New York, and the DMV. Hey, Chris, you'll love the Dyson. Yeah, yeah. It's on the gonna pat myself on the back and get it for myself at some point maybe, but it's on the list, but we'll see what happens. It might be on that list for a while. Blow dryers are my enemy. They always do me wrong. Yeah. I've kind of figured out how to use the one that I got, so it definitely helps.
Trying to find the one that I got. Let me see if I can find it. Dyson's $500, man. That's expensive.
Right. YOLO, yep. It is an expensive blow dryer, and that's kind of why it's I have to save my $5 a day and to save
It's,
up for that one.
I think I got the Kazi Companions hair dryer, high speed, 150,000 RPM dryer for fast drying,
Okay.
5 million negative ionic thermo control thing at Amazon. It was like 95. No, it's like $70 on Amazon right now.
Right.
Works pretty well for me.
Small towns. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I I mostly use it for, the initial just kinda getting the volume to the beard and just kinda getting it where I need it to be and then kinda going with the, heated brush after. I appreciate the feedback like that. We did add a separate page on our website to describe our carrier blend of oils and butters that we use. Absolutely, guys. And this is Jim from Small Town Traditions, and he's absolutely right. If you have a legitimate suggestion, these small batch companies, they're all about taking that constructive criticism and saying, "Hey, let's get that information that they want out there." So, yep. So I'm not very chatty tonight. Horrible headache. The whole segment. Yeah, yeah. She's been fighting a headache for the last couple days, guys. Blow dryers make you look like a bozo? Man, where's Baker? I'm sure he would have a response to that. Yeah, let's see. Miss Kate, yeah, she gets them from time to time. Let's see. This is her first one. Yeah, I agree. The website has definitely made some You've definitely made some good changes on the website. It's a lot easier to navigate now. Let's see. Thank you, Miss K. And we got Gokon from Raven Beer Co. here.
How's it going, Gokon?
Gokon, it's good to see you. All right. Jim, your site is way better now. Kudos with the improvements that you've made. Yep. And we got. Hey, Ryan, good to see you. Appreciate you coming in.
How's it going, Ryan?
Let's see. All right. Aaron, have you had any wins this week that you wanted to bring up tonight?
I didn't have to go to work for my weekend. That's a win for me.
That's definitely a win. Wow.
Other than that, right now, that's about as good as it's gonna get, I think, for me right now.
Right. All right. A lot of good feedback going on here. Yeah, I face massager. Yep. Yeah, I don't think Kay has one of those yet. We might look into something like that.
They make a I got one for Alicia. They have a it's called a headache hat,
Hmm.
and you throw it in the freezer for until it freezes, and you put it on. It's relieved her headache sometimes. Not I don't know how much, but she wears it often, so it seems to help.
That's good.
I might look into something like that on Amazon.
Yep. Let's see. I don't know about you guys, but between Christmas, New Year's, and everything going on, I'm exhausted, bro. I feel like I've been in a whirlwind the last few weeks.
Mm,
Preaching to the choir right there. It has been a busy, busy last few weeks, right, Aaron?
mm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my second appointment with the ENT. I
Oh,
don't think they've called me back, but since they haven't, I'm gonna have to call them up and see what's going on.
right. Yeah, yeah, because I would definitely stay on it, man. It seems like you got some good progress going with them actually getting back a hold of you, and I would definitely stay on it to get things taken care of, which is really exciting. Because you mentioned that on Tuesday's show, right?
Right, right.
Right.
Um,
So,
it's just I think they're trying to get all the insurance to get a home sleep study done, so I can get that out of the way.
right. Well, yeah, that's awesome. Hopefully, they can get that set up soon. I don't know if they really have to deal much with the insurance as far as a sleep study, but that might be what's could be one thing that might be holding it up a little bit. Wife has a great eye massager. She loves it. Also connects Bluetooth to play relaxing music. Nice. Kenny, it sounds awesome. A lot of times my headache suits behind my eyes and the temples. Can you send her the link? Yeah, absolutely. If you can send her the link, she'll probably most likely look into that one.
Right.
Right. Wife has those ice caps too, but the iris is a game changer. Good to know. Hey guys, here we are, just bringing up conversation and we're doing what we can to help each other in the chat and in the conversations. It's one of those things that I love about this community and how close knit it is. And let's see. Raven is listening. He's got his headphones on while he's taking care of some laundry. Nice. I saw your video today about getting photobombed there, GoCon. That was awesome. Yep. All right. So let's see here, guys. I completely agree. I don't think it's letting me post the full link. Yeah, it YouTube kind of gets crazy like that. If you want, you feel free to send it to my Instagram or follow Miss K Busy Bee Collective on Instagram and send it to her there. She would definitely get it there. All right, guys. Let's see. Yeah, so you know what? We're not too far from November. We're out just a few months from that. Coming up on uh, just the second month after November. So, what's some advice that you guys would give for the new beardsmen that may be in here? That's just starting their beard. You know, they're probably about a month away from getting into that awkward phase. What's some of the advice that you would give them as they're getting into that awkward phase? Aaron, it's something you've been through not too long ago. Um, what piece
Yeah,
of advice would you have?
I feel like I'm actually going through it again.
Yeah,
Just stick with it, man. I mean, the once it gets out of the awkward phase and starts looking nice, you're gonna really appreciate waiting. Be patient, you know. Um, if you absolutely feel like you want to get some of the flyaways taken care of, uh, if it's gonna make you feel better, then do it. I did, and it made me feel 100 times better once I got the some of the flyaways and got it cleaned up a little bit. Um,
right.
that's my highest recommendation. Be patient, and if you absolutely feel like it's necessary, get it. A little bit of a trim, but not much.
Just kind of help give you some of that shape and kind of keep things a little molded. That way things can grow evenly or into the shape that you're looking for, right?
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
Viking Papa, absolutely agree. Be patient. Give it time and let it grow, right? Because if you're only a few months in, you know, you really don't know what the potential of your beard really is until you just let it go and let it go and let it grow. Lisa, appreciate you coming in. Training for competitive beard sports. Beard deadlift, shot put, beard tug of war, strength measured in follicles. Cracker Valley, you know what? I absolutely agree with that. Yeah, I actually did a video a while back on there. If you guys have grays and you're considering dyeing those grays, definitely take a look at that video. It was done, I want to say, sometime this last year, and yeah, the information is there. And I've seen when I was researching that one, there's so many horror stories about the chemical reactions because people were allergic to what was in the dye, um, chemical burns, and it just, man, it looks so painful. Yeah, I agree. What do we say, Aaron? Embrace the gray.
Right, right.
Once you embrace that gray, you're gonna look more forward to it.
Hmm.
All right. Yep. Good advice, Viking Papa. Be patient. Yep.
Start getting that
Absolutely.
multicolored beard is kind of nice.
Right. I'm getting the a little more white up in the front, and yeah, I got a little color in there still. But yeah, I mean, even over this last year, I've definitely got a lot more gray going through than this last year. So, but I'm happy with it. Yeah, I've embraced it a long time ago when I first started growing it out. And like, okay, I either embrace it, or B, I just keep trimming it down short. And once you embrace it, it opens up the door for you guys. It says persistence is key. Every new experience has an awkward phase. Absolutely right. And if you're growing your beard out um, if you're planning on growing your beard out, you're going to hit a few awkward phases.
Hmm.
Um, you're going to be growing for a couple months, 2, 3 months, and think that you got everything everything handled, and then all of a sudden, your hair wants to go a completely different direction, and it's just learning, the habits of your beard and what your beard's going to do. And then you're looking for techniques and things to that you can change up a little bit in your routine as far as the heat and the oils that you use, the butters that you use. Chris says, "Be patient, trim as little as possible, and don't obsess over the small details in the mirror. That more than likely only you notice." 1,000%. 1,000%. Yeah, I think it was I remember back in the day, a band teacher, when I first started playing the saxophone, he was like, "Hey, you know what? Those mistakes that you make, don't let it phase you. Act like it wasn't even there. Most people probably didn't even notice." We are our own worst enemy sometimes when it comes to how we look or those little dips or those little things in your beard that nobody else probably notices. Tip is a heated brush if you have those dents and waves you don't like. Absolutely, guys. Yep. And feel free to go different directions with that heated brush as well. Um, Quality products from amazing community and small batch companies. 1,000%. It looks like you got a couple of those highlighted there, Aaron. You want to read some
I
of
was just
those off? And
highlighting
I'll
to read.
touch on this. Okay.
Learn how to properly take care of it. Absolutely. You got channels like Dave's here or Dan C. They have a lot of good information. Teach you how different things and how different techniques. Dynamite is also good to watch. If you want to see someone live do their beard routine just about every day.
Mhm.
He's one of the people I learned off of that going different directions in the beard actually helps.
Mhm. Absolutely
Find a
does.
talented barber you can build a relationship with and communicate your plans. Get some images, take along, and figure out what your beard style best suits complements your face shape. Right. You definitely communicate with your barber. Make sure you communicate with them and they're not doing what they want, they're doing what you want. And a good barber is hard to find. You just got to do
It,
your
it,
research.
it is, but kind of think of the barber as, yeah, it's a nice place to go to. It's a nice place to relax, but you know what? He's also that person that's going to see if there's issues going on with your beard, at the tips or down at down at the follicle. He's going to be able to see those issues that you're having better than you can. So,
Mhm.
absolutely.
What's going on, sis?
How's it going, sis? Appreciate you coming in. Let's see.
Jess, good to see you too.
Jess, appreciate you being here. Let's see.
Also, don't trim the neckline. That's where you get fullness. Yeah.
Right. Now, on that, uh, it's funny that you bring that up because that's going to be coming up as well. So what I was telling Aaron when he was asking about the neckline, kind of as the beard starts passing the neckline, just let it start growing from there. If you know that you want a long, full beard, just let it grow. Um, what's up in front is definitely going to surpass what's there, and it's definitely going to give you that fullness in the center. I did make that mistake when I first started growing. I had it too high for too long. So,
Yeah, pretty low.
yeah,
I think it's at a good spot.
yep,
So, stepped away for a sec. Of course, the wife wants 116 to be with a cold and fever lower, but she doesn't get to make fun of me. Only on my deathbed when I get sick no more. It's,
right, right.
I love my grays. I am starting to be okay with gray. I've always I've always been okay with it. I've always had a little bit of gray in my beard or in my goatee when I was growing it, so it doesn't really bother me. Um, so yeah, I'm embracing the gray.
That's awesome.
And Papa Sofa, if you're here, glad you're here.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming in.
Yep. Yep. Especially, yeah, Papa Sofa. We just got done talking. I was talking about your beard a little bit earlier, where we're talking to. That's the question, Cowboy. What collagen is Papa Sofa taking? 'Cause I know you sent it once, but I couldn't remember exactly what that was. It was one of those I was gonna look into. All right. Bishop, appreciate you coming in, brother. Wish mine would hurry up and go all gray. You know, I'm okay with it. Yeah, I kind of like the dual colors there.
Yep.
Let's see. It's funny because I notice on some of the shows we watch and tell Aaron he needs some oil and butter on that beard. It's too dry.
So the shows we've been
What?
watching recently, when some of the main characters that have beards, their beards look really dry. Like,
Yep.
you need some oil. Yeah.
Yep. All right. But saying hi. Got Lion's Mane, Embrace My Gray, earned every one of them. Yep.
I'm proud of this. Grace is probably caused by yeah, probably. I mean, I don't remember having Grace before we met, but there could be a thing.
I mean, it could be a coincidence. Maybe.
I might have had a couple, but I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while. You are your own worst critic. You're absolutely 100% right.
Sorry about that, guys. A random cough just kind of flew out of there.
Yeah. Based off of watching like what my brother would do, how he would use like certain tools, and watching some of Dan C's stuff and how he used certain tools to go into Dynamite and watching how he does it, I was like, okay, I think I kind of got an idea of what I need to do here to get my mine looking the way I wanted it, and I started applying those techniques, and it worked. It was great.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I mean, Tino, and you want to talk about a mixologist? That guy will take two different companies with scents that really complement each other. And if you guys have some of those scents, you should try it because he definitely gets some very unique scents coming through.
Mm.
Let's see. 25 folks in the chat. Nice. Appreciate that, guys. Smash that like button. Absolutely, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way in. Let's see. Just got my shipping notification from Beard 3D for my shelf and beard butter tube. Nice. Let's see. See. I love barbers from a safe distance away from my golden mane. Yeah, it's hard to find one that you trust. And I get it, guys. Nobody wants to go in there and have their beard chopped or it looking completely different than what you expected. But they are out there. They are out there. Do your research. Go in photos and go with the feel of it, man. If it doesn't seem like they understand what you're wanting or what they don't seem like they know as much about beards as you would think that they should, feel free to check somebody else out. You're not going to break their heart. You're probably a relief to them not having to work on you. So definitely look into them. Do some research. All right. Where am I at here?
You know what? We just got some shelves right here that Alicia bought to try out on our bookshelves here. And it seems to keep things pretty organized and holds quite a bit, so I'm happy with those.
All right, so maybe I missed something here. Is Dynamite doing shelves? Oh, he is bearded 3D. Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. Definitely have to check out, see what he's got. To release the the Octobeard hat. Yep. Let's see. Chrome is where it's at. Yep. Be okay with salt and pepper, just more salt, less pepper. Yeah. Let's see. All right, guys. Said it's called the Vital Vitamins multi collagen peptides powder, unflavored. Okay. Yeah, because I know you were saying that you and Pop were saying that it was working well and that he really likes it. So there's some guys asking about collagen, and it's one of those things that I'm really starting to look into and research. So, all right, now you get those, Aaron. Let's see.
Sure. When I had stubble, I plucked the few rays away I had. I had to quit that once I committed to growing. I have a massive bald spot if I still yeah, I don't pluck them. They're just gonna grow back. I mean, it's gonna
Right,
happen. And yeah, you can see how many grays I have. If I plucked them, man, I wouldn't have any chin hair probably.
nice. He puts it in his coffee. Take it once a day. Nice. What? You want to say hi?
Cinnamon sugar. There you go. She does
Yeah.
sometimes.
All right.
Spirit
Get
and
my
bears.
bears.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cinnamon sugar beard. Yeah.
Uh, let's see, Dave. What are you gonna buy with your giveaway? Um, I am a big Roaring Twenties fan from Bearded Mac. Um, so probably some oils. I think I grabbed the pomade to try it. 'Cause I haven't tried it yet.
Did you have any
Hmm,
revered or no?
no, no, I think they're still out of review. They release it once in a while, I think.
Mm,
But yeah, revered. That's one of those that I really like. So
that's one of my favorites from Bearded Mac.
right. Bring pics of what you want your beard to look like to the barber if possible.
Mm,
Absolutely. The end goal, but kind of get some pictures of kind of where you're at as well. If you have a 6-inch beard and you want to keep it around 6 inches, just let them know, hey, this is what I'm looking for now, but I want to get to this. And they should be able to tell you, hey, if you want to get to this length with this kind of a shape, yay or nay on that kind of a trim. They should know what you're looking for. Bring in tons and tons of pictures, guys.
mm.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Yeah, I
Yeah.
missed his last live. Okay.
Let's just start a 3D printing business now. Right now, shelves and tubes. We started very nice. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
I don't want to get a 3D printer, but I don't. One of these days, maybe see if I'm talented enough to use one.
Nice. Help his hair grow on
Um,
his arms, etc. And it's good. Him and I both use it. It's good stuff. Okay. Definitely have to look into it.
I'd love to see Iraq's shelves go
Shells
viral. I
go
can attest to quality and craftsmanship.
nice.
I'll have to take a look at them.
Share
Share
this
this
out
out
in
in
my
my
stories.
stories. Thanks, Chris.
Chris,
Appreciate that.
absolutely. And guys, speaking of small batch, these guys are so supportive of this channel, and I can't thank them enough. Yeah, True North Beer Co. They've definitely been one of the top that's pushed this content. You have Corey from Weatherbeard, you have Copper Johns, Jim from Small Towns. So many great companies that have really been pushing the channel, and I thank you guys so very much for it. Let's see. We got. Yep.
All gray, and I like it. Yep.
Yep.
I don't mind the multicolored in mine, so I'm kind of happy with that right now. But I don't
Yeah.
mind going all gray or white.
All right. I don't think I'm gonna have much of a choice to go because I think I'm gonna actually be going all white. At some point. But I don't think I'm but probably a couple of years away from it. So let's see. A lot of guys in the beer community seem to be really into it, Aaron, and I'm sure you can get lots of tips. Yeah, absolutely.
One of these days, maybe if I ever get a good bonus from work, I'll grab one.
Right. Yep.
Hey,
Very
bud.
good. Gandalf full white beard would be epic, Dave. Hey, I was told that I should be good, so I think I'll know more next month, but I haven't exactly made a decision whether I'm going to keep at this length or if I'm just going to go ahead and keep pushing forward and see how much more I can go. Uh, True North is my favorite every day, every night butter. If my beard needs something more, go to Dr. Nick's. But in between, I use Copper John's. There you go.
Yep, I had Copper John's in tonight and using the Newport oil and butter.
Yeah, yeah. I think you missed where we were talking about Copper John's, his new scent of the month. Man, I tell you what, that sounds like it
It
is.
sounds good.
Sounds amazing. Lewis, appreciate you coming in.
How's it going,
Hope
Lewis?
everything I hope everything's going well with you. And I appreciate that text to let us know you're doing all right. And let's see. Dave, have you ever thought about being Santa? You know, I will 100% admit that it was never a thought. It never been a thought that ever ran across my mind until I started watching some of Santa Tom stuff. I mean, he definitely makes it interesting enough to where it's like, maybe, maybe someday. It's not a no, but that's definitely a maybe. That's awesome, dude. Really, really happy that things turned out
Good
good.
to know. Good to know.
True North Butter became my number one for the first from the first time I tried it. Amazing product,
Mhm.
absolutely. I think a majority of the people that have been, if there's some in here that have been with True North since the beginning, that's one of the things that they were very much known for. And yeah, I don't. What I'm kicking myself for is taking so long to actually try it. Um, but yeah, amazing product.
Yeah, it took me a while to get the Deer Hunter, but I've always had something True North as far as butter goes, and it is my favorite. It doesn't have when you buy the scented, all you get from it is the scent that they put in it. And you get the unscented, there's nothing there, and it just works perfect with any other scented oils.
Mhm.
It's definitely my top as far as butters go.
Yeah. And that Deer Hunter, make sure to get that Deer Hunter cologne on BBC Etsy.
Right.
Where's Brewer at? Brewer, if you catch a replay, I was thinking about you, man. I was on his show today. I think I'm a little younger side, but it'd be a great show, a great one. Again, it's not one of those things I ever thought about until I started watching Santa Tom, and how much he puts into it and how much that he loves it, and yeah, it's definitely caught an interest.
Yeah, and he
I
likes
missed it this
to
morning.
He likes to address the younger crowd as well.
Hmm.
I notice a lot, and I catch myself watching a lot of his shorts. And while I'm at work, I'll just let his shorts just play while I'm driving around.
Right. And you guys, if you're not following him on his Instagram, definitely be sure to do so. If you guys ever have those days where you just kind of need that encouraging kick in the pants, definitely definitely check out Santa Tom. He's uh, he's an amazing individual. He's somebody that I look up to, um, and I have nothing but full respect for him. So
Right.
let's see.
Your nephew would love it if you were Santa Dave, and he would. They would. He would. Or before he grows out of it.
Yep, yep. Let's see.
English Code remains my all-time favorite Copper John's, but stuff nearing another year-long intern. Thunder. I like English Code. I like the oil. That's all I have though. I didn't. I'm starting to buy more like the scentless butters, if and but I do like English Code. It has a good scent. I just got it in not too long ago.
Yeah, that's one of those that I've always been curious about whether I was going to like, and I never really just reached out to purchase it. But I smell yours, and I definitely want to get a bottle of it. Right.
CBC doesn't absolutely. Yeah, they do.
Absolutely. Yep.
We appreciate these kind words. Hey, it's true. That's you make good product, you get kind words.
Right. It's easy to talk about. It's
Mm-hmm.
easy to talk about
That's
when you have the products to back it up.
very true.
Yep. Yep. And let's see. This is thanks. Appreciate that. Yep. Uh, the truck talk with Tom. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. On the Instagram. Yeah, he's. I like catching those. Sometimes he jumps on. He's a little earlier than I wake up in the morning over here, but I think the last one I saw him on, he was like 6 a.m. my time, so it's still a little early sometimes for me.
Yeah. A lot of the things I'll catch him on replays, but sometimes once in a while I'll catch him live, but not very often.
Right. All right. Mike, I'm very much looking forward to meeting Santa Tom in Texas in a couple weeks. I tell you what, man, what you see uh, on the live streams is what you're going to get. Um, it was meeting Santa Tom was definitely on that list of things that I felt that I had to do and get scratched off the list. And you know he's a he's an amazing guy. He really is. Can't yeah. I'm happy that you're getting around to go see him. All right, what we got here? Yeah, Aqua de Beard.
Yeah.
Yep,
That was a good
Aqua de
scent.
Beard. That is
So
a good one. Yep. I knew that I was probably gonna like it, but I didn't realize I was gonna like it as much as I did. So.
right. That one actually took me a while to get, and I don't regret it.
Mm, right. I think my TNBC has real cookies in it. It smells so real. It smells too real. This is where I'm just going to come off and I'm going to say, hey, I applaud so many of you guys in this small batch community. Um, as far as the owners, you guys come up with scents that are just amazing. I mean, there's you pick up something and it's like, okay, I can actually smell the snickerdoodle in the
Hmm.
butter that says it's snickerdoodle. Chris is great at what he does with his scents, and I think he actually takes Tara's advice and input on those as well. They do have some great scents, and you know what, Ronnie, you guys have some amazing scents too, and I'm still branching out to try a few more here and there, and you guys got some really good smelling stuff too. So,
Yep. I love the Caribbean Black and Mastermind
mhm,
are two of my favorites. Rainforest is good. I just wore that the other day. Oh man,
yeah,
I really like a lot of their scents of Flaming Beer Co. It just
right.
they have a lot of scents that appeal to me.
Pound Town, yep. Yeah. I mean, he's really good with his gourmet scents. He's really good with his. There's not a scent that he doesn't put out that is like, okay, it smells what it's like, what it's supposed to smell like.
Nice.
Um, I I think one of the things that I think one of the things that really threw me off with True North is one of the first products we got in was Brewed Dude, and that was a root beer and
Mm,
oud, and it surprised the hell out of me that I actually liked it. Because who
nice.
would think root beer and oud would mix? But
Right.
pulled it off. Yes, I
I
agree. Yep.
agree. I need milk every time I smell it. Mastermind still boggles my mind. I think it does with everybody. Honestly, I don't think anybody
Right.
can tie that one down or be able to.
You know, as far as mastermind, it shifts so much that it's hard to just kind of pinpoint exactly what it is. I think I got a couple of them down, but man, it just it shifts. I
Right.
don't see how Corey at Weatherbeard does what he does with essential oils only. I'm working through his sample pack and really digging it.
I do
And
like
that's
his
another
scents
guy.
with the essential oils. Yeah,
Mhm,
I have a few of them myself, and they do really well.
mhm, right. And he is, I believe he's 100% on his essential oils line, which was the goal for 2026, which is awesome. Uh, yeah, I love Corey's blends as well. So mm, if y'all haven't tried Southern Jungle from Flame Beard, you should. The uh,
Kudzu
Kudzu
kicks.
kicks in.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll have to try that one. I'll definitely write
Yep.
that one down.
Speaking of the mystery scents, because I'm gonna get that back in beard again tonight. The end from TNBC.
Hmm.
I think I think one of us, either me or you, might be on the right track as to the scent. Um, at least one of the main scents in there, and I'm not sure which one, but I definitely want to get my guess in there to Chris to see how close or how far off I am. So
Oh, you know what? That's what I wanted to ask you, Chris. With people that are guessing on the mystery oil, where do you want them to submit their answers? Just to message you or Tara, or on Instagram, or how do you want that?
good question.
And
Let's see.
let's see. Oud goes with anything. You can make a turd smell decent with oud. I wouldn't
Yeah.
I wouldn't try it, but maybe probably.
Well, uh, yeah, I know that there's a huge oud kick out there. But I've smelt people. I mean, I smelt people. Of course, I've smelt people,
Just walking up and
but I've
sniffing some
smelt.
whatever.
Sometimes maybe. It's some people have it down as to how much of the oud to use, and some people need some work on it. But I think oud can be a great scent mixed with something. But I've also had it where it's very strong and pungent, and I've also had it overshadowed by other scents. So There are some that have it down. Yeah.
Jay, how's it going? Good to see you in. Thanks for coming, stopping by.
Appreciate you in, brother. Food
Mm,
deterred.
I don't think we have anything from Flamingo that we don't like. But as far as I know, I've tried all the samples that I've gotten, and there's nothing I've tried that I haven't liked so far. So
Right. We just picked one up. Which one was that, babe? Um, was it the Viking? No, it wasn't Viking blend. I have to look it up. I don't remember the name of it. It was let's see.
I shot quite a bit from Flaming Beard and love all of it. Yep. I'm happy with all my products from Flaming Beard, from their oils to their butters and balms. I like it all. The clones really last as well.
Norse Fire. That's the one we just recently picked up. Was the Norse Fire, and I really like that one as well. I think Dubai is next on the list.
So, Jibbles, how's it going, Jibbles? I don't know if
Appreciate
I
you
saw
coming
you
in.
in earlier.
Nope, I don't think so. We may have missed him, but I don't recall.
So the difference between their regular edition and their black gold is their black gold has activated charcoal in the oil or butter. I
Mhm,
usually go for the regular. I tend to like it a little better, but I've had both, and they both work phenomenal.
mhm, mhm. Yeah, the black gold. I do have both in a couple of the scents, and the black gold is one of those that I will use, a couple, 2 to 3 times, and then I'll break it up with the original. It does work very well. Activated charcoal does give you that little bit of extra oomph to it. It kind of, to me, it almost seems like the black gold extends the uh, extends the amount of time that the oil sits in, or that the oil's in the beard, and kind of holds on to that scent a little bit too. So, and
Yeah,
yeah,
yep,
Mike
that's
Ramsey.
right.
Yep.
Thank you, Alicia.
All right. And we got
How's it going, Frankie J? Good to see you in. Thanks
Frankie.
for
Appreciate
stopping
you
by.
coming in. That's awesome. Hey guys, we are rocking 30 people in, and we are coming up to an hour and a half tonight. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to go on to this for a little while tonight. If you guys are, but real quick, I think Aaron, I'm gonna have to go fill up the ice maker real quick, and we'll be right back.
All right,
I'll be right back, guys.
Ronnie, I need to know where you got your New Year's jacket from. Uh, is there a day or any of David Smells? Blueberry pipe is nice. I like the blue. I like blueberry scents. I like it more than I thought I would. I think one of my first blueberry scents was Mount Hood from Copper John's. Um, and I started getting that blueberry in. I usually got that one in when I put heat towards the beer. I would get a coffee smell, and then when I added heat, I would start getting the blueberry come through, and it really, you know, and it lasted quite a while. And I still have like 2 bottles of that because I really enjoyed it. I just got here. Okay, yeah, I didn't think I saw you earlier, and had to clean up the office and move a desk and set up for tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I gotta actually. You wouldn't know it by my image here, but I do have to clean up this office a little bit. It's getting a little messy. Okay. Mhm. Mm,
All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's see.
That's why next year, we're getting him an actual ice maker.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna step away for a minute. I'll be right back.
All right. We will start that one for Aaron for when he gets back. All right. Lewis, the New Year was good. We were able to just kind of. It's the only New Year's Day is the only day that I had off this week. I had to work New Year's Eve till 5 p.m. I think, and we watched Dan C's live. We jumped in and out of Bishop's live that he had going on that night, and shortly after Dan C was off, we kind of crashed before our midnight. So, but it turned out good. It really did. With as much as we've been working, the kind of the time frames that we wind up having to work, staying up till midnight just wasn't feasible for us. But thank you for asking. I hope yours was great as well. Let me see. Let me roll this in honor of my boy 30J Spray. Jay, and you as well, man. I hope your new year turned out great, brother. All right. Chris, it hasn't quite started yet. So I'm working. It's for the same company. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get that transition in. So we're probably looking at 2 to 3 weeks before I'm actually into that position. Um, we're trying to get people hired in and hired into my position and another position within my department, and then we'll transfer over to the other. And, but thank you for asking. It's going. It's just going to take a little bit for me to get into it.
All right.
All right, Aaron, one right there for you.
It was good. I had to work, but when I got home, I was actually able to stay up until about 12:10, and then I passed out. Sent a couple text messages out, kissed the wife, and then went to bed.
Right. 'Cause I think you sent me a text at like 12:03, and I think I was already halfway through my second dream at that point.
Yeah, I fell asleep before I even got responses. So
Yep. Appreciate this community. Absolutely. And this community gives us a lot to be, appreciative about, appreciative for. So, Dave, I think you're exceptional. So I wish you all things wonderful as well, brother. Please, I appreciate it. I really do. And yeah, I think of you as exceptional as well, brother.
sorry about that. I got the hiccups.
Let's see. Uh, at least you got.
Twice.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think. I think me and Kay just decided to celebrate the East Coast East Coast New Year's Eve, and
Right.
that's
Right.
about as far as we made it. No Shave 2026. Let's go.
Yeah, we got. Let's see, 6 months for my year, so we'll see how it
Yeah,
looks.
there you go. Let's see. Let's see if we can find another something to bring up here.
Sure to do with some beard or
No, actually, I have not. Hey guys, let's go ahead and do that. Let's shout out some of those small batch companies that you guys love and adore. Let's see. Let's talk about what you guys have in beer tonight. Aaron, what you got in beer tonight?
I have Copper John's Newport beer, oil and butter. No,
John's oil and
I'll,
butter.
I'll probably put just something from TNBC in tonight after the shower.
Yeah. Yeah, after the shower tonight, I'm gonna put the end back in there and see if I can just kind of lay there and contemplate what might be in there.
I might put the end, or I might put the ninth market power in because I like those. I like both the blends.
Yep. Yep, I actually really like that blend as well.
Mm-hmm.
We watched the final episode of Stranger Things with the boys, Gigi, Cowboy, Papa Sofa, and then celebrated the new year.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, I wish we could have gone up, but man, after this last couple weeks, it just wasn't in the cards for us to be able to get there and safely get back home.
Right, right. That's fine. Mm-hmm.
Lewis has Bane blends in beard. Nice. Chris, Weatherbeard Citrus Hollow Oil and TMBC Hawkins Butter for me. Nice. Is my own blend small batch enough? Oh yeah, your own blend would definitely be small batch enough, I suppose.
For sure, for sure.
Let's see. Yep. Killing
Growth
growth
oil.
oil. Go ahead, Aaron.
Go ahead.
Live bearded bourbon butter. Uh, nice. Killing growth oil. I haven't really seen that one. I'll have to write that one down. Right. We got Dead Man Supernova oil and butter. Yeah. Woodsman by Lux. And that's what his.
Metaphone and squalene. Nice.
There you go.
Mixed campside coffee
campsite.
and Arctic chill oils from Mother Beard. I call it Arctic coffee or iced coffee.
There you go.
Let's see. TBC's Grinchmas is one of my faves. I have it on now. Nice.
Yeah, she's mentioned that one a few times already in the last.
She does like that one a lot. She does like that one a lot.
And then Katie says, Chris, we got the same thing in beer tonight. Nice.
Nice.
Two great minds. Two great minds. Let's see. Bring a new company to me tonight. Midnight Lime from Small Batch Beer Co. Nice.
Nice.
And like Timeless Tallow Nightcrawler oil in white and black. Nice.
Did we just
I think so. Yup.
I'm glad all holidays are done and over with. Now it's just Judy's birthday next. Yep. It's nice to hopefully things can slow down a little bit.
Yep.
Dead Man's Obsidian Oil and Butter.
Yep. It's a nice one too.
Yep. What's the nose?
Yeah. Woodsman is fire too. Woodsman is good. I do like Woodsman.
I have to try that.
Yep.
Let's try from Brett along with Slate.
Yep.
Elite Grooming Excellence Butter and Oil. Nice.
Nice.
Because the fragrances cause you to get headaches. Busy bee. I know some scents will trigger Alicia's migraines or headaches. So we got to kind of be careful what she gets. We usually know right away if it's going to be a trigger or not, though.
Yeah. Nothing like watching a bromance brew up for our eyes. Right. Let's see.
Kenny, I highly recommend. Nice Chef's Kiss. One of our new soon to be released scents.
Jim, I'm excited for those too. So excited to see those.
Weatherbeard Midnight Cruise Oil, Sockeye German butter. Nice.
Nice.
We're going to do the same. Where you're going to do so many activities.
Step Brothers.
Right.
So much more room for activities. Yeah, it's that's one of my, he's not one of my favorite actors, but I do really like that movie.
Genesis beard butter. Genesis beard.
Right.
Nice.
Right. And the Genesis, that is their EO. I believe that's all EO for the Genesis, something that just recently came out. So definitely give that a shot if you guys are looking into EOs, guys. Chris has got that butter down if he's doing an EO. He's got his sense down too, so be worth a shot.
Beer by Rocky Small Town Tradition Sassy Claus. Nice.
Right. That's another thing to remember too, guys. Some of these small batch companies also have the oils for the ladies as well. I know that Jim does, and that his wife Lisa actually works on these oils for the ladies as well. Now, Kay doesn't mind; she'll use pretty much anything that I use, but these are specific for the ladies as well. So make sure to give them a check them out. I'm getting jealous. What you getting jealous about? Only for Genesis. Yeah. Yep. Same. Same. Right. That was awfully quick.
Right. Yeah. He's got to test his own product, right?
Man, there you go. I'll take his word for it.
Yeah. And
It's a
Alicia will
banger's a
use
banger.
a lot of the oils, and she has her favorites that I don't like, or I don't like as well that she'll wear, but we both have similar. Like House of Wolves, we both wear that one, so that's one of our favorites from True North is that both of us have is House of Wolves.
Right. Let's see.
TBC pushing out so many good profiles. My head spins trying to decide which direction to go next. Yeah, you just got to do it one oil at a time. I have a few favorites from them. I have to actually replenish that I'm out of, but there's a couple of them I need to get. I need to get a couple from him, a couple from Copper Johns. I think one or two from Flaming to replenish my stock.
Yeah, I think I only have a couple droppers left of Outlaw, so I'm gonna have to pick some of that up. And I've been thinking about that their Wake Up growth oil as well. So I'm definitely interested in that as well. So I definitely believe Sassy Claus is great for male or female. Yep. Let's see. It is a sweet treat smell and then goes into a sultry smell. Definitely versatile. Nice.
Sounds
Very nice.
sounds good.
Does. Oh, my bad. Had the butter in the other day. Miss Ronnie smelled like cake all day.
Nice.
Nice. I should try it. Yep.
Definitely going to try it out. Curious about those pistachio and vanilla.
Right. Pistachio. I don't think I've grabbed one that's specifically pistachio, but not against it. Definitely think I should get my hands on it and try it. But because I mean, for me, it very well could be something similar to, like I was never real big on fruity since at first either. And then I picked up Jim's Nightfall, fell in love with that.
Mm,
And then the Southern Gentleman. That's another one of my favorite fruity scents. It's got that peach in that one, and man, when they're done right, they're just done right. So
right.
let's see. Jay says, my only taste of eggnog this season, a milkshake. Thank you, Steak and Shake. Let's see. Any patchouli fans? That's a good question too, guys, because that's one of those scents. You either like it or you don't. I can do patchouli, but it can't be the main player. It's got to be in the background somewhere. I can't do much of it. Let's see. Positive charge from Beard Octane for my fruity choice. Nice. What was that one? Was that Nitro with the coffee and blueberry as well? Let's see. Seemed to be an eggnog shortage.
That's I was talking to my sis about that. And it seems like it's that way every year. I don't think I think there's just the stores just don't order enough of it. I think they think they're gonna not sell out, and they do, and it's just a pain in the ass to find.
Yeah, it was hard to get eggnog this year. It was sad, huh? Well, I guess.
Someone that doesn't like it, I guess it doesn't matter to you too much.
No, not even a little bit. I like patchouli and nag champa on occasion. Nice. Let's see. I couldn't find any in the three Walmart. I was looking since Thanksgiving. Wow.
No, yeah, it was more difficult even to find here too. It was a pain in the butt.
Yeah. And Nitro is the blueberry coffee. Yeah. Um, thought it was me and I just dropped the ball. No, no, apparently not. Apparently it's just been rough for people to get a hold of.
Mm. I hear that there's some really good homemade recipes. I might have to just start doing that.
Yeah,
Put that down here and dig patchouli. Nice.
nice. Dave, you're seriously missing out. No, I think I'll continue to miss out. See, now if I start drinking it and I decide that I like it, that's just less that you all get to have. So I'm more than happy to just let you guys have that.
Well, we'll share.
No, no, no. I'm good. I'm good. You can have it.
I'll get 3 more Walmarts, 2 other grocery stores, talked to 2 of them, and they said they couldn't find it. So, okay, I don't know what brand everybody likes too, but I kinda like the Producers is the one I like the most. They had different brands that I didn't really care for. It's just to me, it doesn't really taste like eggnog, so I didn't really go for, like, the different brands. Maybe I should, but let's see, I don't think I've ever seen such beer products,
Just from
at
common
least
brands.
from common brands.
There was one, and it's on the tip of my tongue of the of who released it, but there is somebody recently that put out a blend with some nag champa, and I can't remember which one it is. Uh, Mike says that he loves patchouli, has some really nice high end fragrances that center around it, but haven't tried patchouli dominant beard oils. Yeah. I like it, but I kind of like it in the background as a team player. Not the main scent, but yeah. There you go. There's a business you can get into, Aaron.
Right. Start an eggnog business, right? Yeah, you tend to find the recipes that we like to have, and you probably find one that we'll like too. Onyx is mainline 2 from Beard Octane. If you didn't grab it from the anniversary box, I'd highly recommend trying it out.
Onyx has been on my list longer than it should be. It's one of those that I've been meaning to get my hands on, and by the time I think about it, they just haven't had it, or they've been out, or the anniversary box. I really like the layout of the anniversary box. So let's see.
I think they're keeping Onyx out now, yes.
Nice.
Just made me some for Christmas when I was complaining. I think Cowboy Up made it 1 year for several years ago, and it was good. I don't know how she made it. I don't know how to make it. I could look it up, but just haven't.
Right.
So I want to get away from oil and butter. No.
Let me see. Eric, you want to take over that for a second? I'll look it up.
Onyx is almost my new favorite, but I can't let go of Grizzly Puncher as number one. That sounds a lot like David. His favorite seems to be Grizzly Puncher as well. I haven't tried either one.
Onyx is hints of driftwood, amber musk, and leather. So yeah, definitely sounds like something I could do. But yeah, I mean, Grizzly Puncher, I'm that is probably one of my favorite scents from Beard Octane. So yeah,
Driftwood and Leather leather scent profile for Onyx. Nice, yeah.
Puncher for the win. Yep, can't spoil that. At least you finish it.
Dave, get it. Saying you get it. You made eggnog once. I don't know what you did with it, but I know you made it once. It kind of sounds like a solstice from TNBC. At least what I can remember from Scent Profile. Do I have solstice? I don't think I
I
have
do like
solstice either.
solstice. Jay says to get it. Jay is pretty in tune to my scent profiles as well. So um,
Yeah, I know.
I
So
haven't picked up anything that he hasn't suggested. So
there's a few that I've tried that Jay's recommended that I really liked. I had some spiked eggnog this year. It was splendid. I didn't get to spike any this year, unfortunately.
right.
Eggnog. I guess I've made it before. Yep. Well, like I said, I think you've made it at least once. My frequency generator during. Oh, okay. I think you're talking about something else.
Detectable.
Spiked is always better. Depends on what you're spiking it with. I need the recipe. Mine made it lots of times. Was homemade than when you buy it at the store.
Yeah. Mom's old green cookbook.
Cookbook. I like the one that we needed to get rebound. It was like didn't even have a cover on it. It just seemed like a bunch of pages. I don't even know where that one's at.
Was it the red one?
Well, she said it was an old green one.
Thick red one. Yeah, I seem to recall the green one too.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember where that one's at. I'll have to look for it unless you have it.
All right. All right, guys. Let's see. And how many of you guys have noticed that your beard responds better when you have better sleep? You guys notice that? If you have yeah, I know a lot of us have missed a lot of sleep over the holidays, and sometimes your beard suffers a little bit with not having enough sleep. How many guys have noticed that?
Well, sleep is essential for everything, so I can imagine it would affect your beard, and just like it does anything else.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
good sleep affects your your weight, your attitude, you know, lots of different things, and
Right.
I can
You know,
imagine.
I mean that's the time where your body gets to rest and heal, right? And if you're not getting enough of it, your body's going to react to it in different ways. Even your beard. Uh, let's see. Well, he says,
Sorry,
she was done. Okay.
going through the things here.
It looks worse when I wake up, but yes, definitely does better. Yeah. Let's see.
I never thought
But
about
tossing and
using.
turning. Yeah. Well, if you think about um, if you think about what your body needs to heal from the day, um, it's just as essential as hydrating. You need to keep yourself hydrated, and if you're not getting enough sleep, for example, if you're not keeping yourself hydrated enough, your body goes into a it goes into this point where it's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to pull that water from what I deem to be, you know, the absolute least necessary to keep this body alive and running. So typically it pulls from your hair first. Um, I think that's kind of the same with with your beard and sleep as well. That's the time where your body has to rest. It's where those follicles, um, really absorb those nutrients at night. And if you're not getting enough rest, I think that can definitely affect your beard. Um, People say he hasn't noticed it. Yeah, I recently discovered that sleep is no joke, right? And we all know how sleep affects our body, or the lack of sleep affects our body. As far as people that have sleep apnea or just have a hard time sleeping. You know how it affects your mood. You know how it affects your mental health. How it affects your stress throughout the day. You know, it's kind of a snowball effect, I think, Aaron. What do you think?
Yep. I mean, like I said, sleep is center to everything. Determines how much energy you have for the day. Um, could be be contributor to weight loss or weight gain.
Mhm.
Um, I agree here with this one. Uh, I just recently bought some soap pillow sheets and seem to be doing all right with those. They don't seem to pull as much. I don't see as many hairs on my in the bed as I normally do or would.
Right. Well, I mean, that's definitely going to help with the breakage and stuff like that as well. You know, kind of eliminate some of that friction. So,
Yeah. Saying hi to everybody. You're not looking at the
yeah,
camera.
that's one of those things that I started looking into, Jables, and I think I'm actually going to continue to do some research on that for a future video. But I mean, just kind of think about it. If stress alone affects your beard. Um, can rapidly affect your beard. You know, I think sleep can do the same thing. I mean, one of the triggers for stress is not having enough sleep. Yeah, because and causes frustration because uh, you don't have the energy to do what you need to do. So it's one of those things I'm really looking into, and I think it's an interesting. It's one of those interesting subjects that I'm really looking into to see how it affects things, and you know if that could be part of uh, certain issues. What kind of issues are caused by not getting enough sleep? We all know what it does to our body as far as stress and everything else. I'm curious, so I've been really looking into it, and I think it's going to be a pretty cool video when I'm able to get that out. Magnesium can be a cheat code for some people for better sleep.
Well, I'll try that.
Yep.
I think we have some here even. Alcohol's fault for sleep for sure. It has an impact on your beard. I don't know what, but night's been didn't see video. Uh, but doesn't most beard growth occur during sleep? And there's a lot of things that
Yes.
happen during sleep, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of them.
Right. Your beard growth definitely happens the most during your sleep. Yes. Um, that I have read up on already, and and I really want to dive into that. So I'm really excited about that one, that particular subject. I think it's going to be a fun one. Um, but yeah, it's I've heard that too, and I've actually found some studies on that your hair, not just your beard, but your hair in general grows more during your sleep than it does throughout the day. But I also want to see. I like finding the contradicting sides of it too, and kind of form my own opinion around it. So
Mhm.
let's see. Hair grows most at night, I believe between 1 and 3. Yep, yep. There must be magnesium in ganja. Could be. All right, guys.
Sure.
Aaron, how you feeling tonight? You wanting to go on for a bit more tonight?
I mean, I'm probably gonna get off here in a couple minutes and get ready and get my nighttime routine going
All right.
and get ready for
Sounds
bed. I got
good.
to get up early, so
All right. Sounds good, bud. Yeah, just let me know when you're ready to take off, and let's see. That's just being shy again. So
no,
let's
she's
see if I can
actually
pull up
looking
more.
for some snacks on the ground that might be down here somewhere.
All right. So you know what? This one I'd be interested in hearing from some of the company owners that might still be in here. Um, when you're building a product and you're building a brand, um, what's harder? Is it harder to make a great product or to build that trust for the product? Have a good night, Jables. Appreciate you coming in tonight. For the beard owners that may or may not still be in here, is it harder making a great product or is it building the trust in that product?
Building a fan base or trust in that product would be one of the hard things to do.
That would be
Um,
that would be what I would think as well. All right. Let's see. Making sense is not that hard. but marketing definitely something that I struggle with. Well, yeah, I can understand that as well. Because I mean, there's a lot of great companies out there and a lot of great products out there, but there's some that are just kind of not good for you. So I think the marketing and building that trust would be one of the hurdles to get through. Not owner, but not an owner, but if you have a great product, get it in the people's hands, and they will spread the word. Right. Yeah, there is a lot of competition. I mean, it's not like it was, years ago, where the beards really started blooming. It's this is a few years down the road, and there is a lot of competition out there. Uh, all right, let's see if I can find something
Mm,
else here. Uh,
right.
all right, all right. What is one? Let's see here. What is one beard rule that you used to believe that you no longer agree with? One beard rule that you used to agree with, but you no longer really agree with. Let's see.
No, maybe one of these nights. Not tonight, though. I definitely will
Okay.
be clothed if I did.
Clothed.
I'm not. Would be doing
Yes,
those
be
shower
cloth.
scenes.
Yes, be cloth, please.
Yes, please.
Please be
Yes.
cloth.
Maybe when I start getting into doing more things on YouTube, I can do something like that.
Jim, I see you tons in the beard streams, engaging with the community, and you're one of the few companies to have your own app. So I wouldn't be too hard on yourself for marketing, right? Because and I agree with that, Jim. You're doing a great job, and I'm really happy to see the growth that's been there, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your growth this year.
Can I see that?
Right.
But I also agree with the competition today. And I want to try everything, but only have so much money. You're on the list. Yeah, they do have good products as well. And and as I've said it before, I've said it many times at closing, and I'll just kind of reiterate that now. If you really want to help out these small batch companies, kind of come above the rest, or come above um, other companies, give them a review on their website. I know I've kind of been slacking on it, and I need to, but just give them some positive reviews on the oils that you have, and I know that that helps them out so much. And I need to do it myself, but and it doesn't take long to do it. It doesn't have to be very long. Just give them a positive review, and I'm sure they'll be more than happy with that, and that'll help them out in the long run.
Oh, it absolutely will. It absolutely will. Jim, I agree. Marketing is freaking tough. It is. It is. It's tough to find that breakthrough. Let's see. It's a beard. You don't have to do anything. Yep. Yep. That was definitely one of those rules. I mean, So many of those rules have changed lately, right? I want to say over the last couple of years, even. Um, I mean, I remember back in the day when one of the first videos that I heard about beard care is you only want to wash your beard once a week. You don't want to strip out all those oils. And then, somebody decided, hey, you know what? We needed to make a daily beard wash for these beards. So that rule has changed, and
Hmm.
there's so many different things that, yeah, that have changed in the community. Clothes is
Yeah, if I
definitely a
d-
plus.
if I do a routine, I'll definitely do it like I'll try to do like a Dynamite, uh, Dave or Dan C type of review. I won't be in the shower. I don't think that would do me too well. Reviews are golden to small batch companies. Here you go, right from the small batch companies themselves. Your reviews make all the difference on their website.
Mhm. Absolutely. Oh, there we go. I have a big problem self-promoting. I'd rather promote other people. Right. But you know what? You give you get what you give sometimes too. You're promoting others, but others are also promoting you, and
Hmm.
you've made that impact. You've made that impact into the community, and with everything that you do with your products and all of the charities that you guys are involved with, and the way that you promote so many different things in this community. It's really great. So,
Hmm. Hmm.
yep, absolutely, Miss Ronnie and Jim. This is why there are always folks who love helping you promote your products. Mhm.
Hmm.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, we are coming around to the end of the night tonight. I know Mike. See, I can't even get my names right. I see Mike on there, and I call AA Ron Mike, and that is not his name. Uh,
Pretty far from it.
pretty far from it. Well, Aaron, you got anything for closing? Let's go ahead and get this wrapped up for tonight, and we will get things going for this next week.
No, I'm doing. I think I said what I was going to say. So, especially about the reviewing these products and get your reviews out there for them. Other than that, everybody have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Absolutely. All right, guys. And for me, I'm just going to send out that friendly reminder to you guys. This is called the Bearded Kin, a brotherhood of beards. Make sure you're giving a call to your brothers. Check in on them, especially if you haven't heard from them in a bit. They may need you. And hey, if you need some help, feel free to reach out. And with that said, guys, remember your mental health is a priority, your happiness is essential, and your self care is a necessity.
Mhm.
All right, guys, this is the Bearded Kin, and we will catch you guys on Tuesday on Beyond the Beard. Love you guys.